Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Frank, and this is another cartoon review. Today I want to cover another Netflix original cartoon. Today's cartoon review is about Skylanders Academy. Now, before I get started with my cartoon review for today, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and then make sure and click the notification bell. It'll notify you whenever I post a brand new video. And now, time for today's cartoon review about Skylanders Academy. Now, I touched on this cartoon back when I first started doing cartoon reviews. I think it was October, November of 2017, my first season of cartoon reviews. Only back then, I didn't give a whole scope of what the show was about. All I said was, here are my top 3 favorite Netflix cartoons, and this was one of those runner-ups. So today, I'm going to give you a full review of Skylanders Academy. This series was originally a video game. The game was first released in October of 2011. It was called Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, and the last game released was in October of 2016. Now, a lot of times when you try and make a video game into a cartoon or a movie, it doesn't usually come out very well. But this one turned out pretty good. Skylanders Academy premiered October 28th, 2016 on Netflix. So far, it has 3 seasons. The last season, season 3, was posted on Netflix in September of 2018. The simple premise is this: a ragtag group of heroes, Eruptor, Pop Fizz, Stealth Elf, which by the way is one of my favorite characters of the whole series, Jetvac, Master Eon, and of course Spyro the Dragon, who is generally the star of the show, go on adventures to protect their vast Skylanders universe from evil. And that evil is Cassandra, Chaos. And Chaos's, helper? Glumshanks. Now, there was a new villain introduced in Season 3, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. Let me give you the good and the bad. The good thing is, I love the colorful characters. And I don't mean just colorful as in like they're all different colors. They all have their own unique personality. Like I said a few minutes ago, my favorite character is Stealth Elf. About the only thing I don't like about her is her solid white eyes. Now, I know her eyes aren't completely solid white. You can kind of see a little pupil in there somewhere. But for me, I associate the solid color of eyes in cartoons with like an overabundance of superpowers of some sort. Like when Raven says, Azarath Mentriol Synthos, and her eyes turn a solid color. Or like on the Dragon Prince, when the humans do dark magic, their eyes turn black. I associate a solid color eye with some kind of a big magical power, and she doesn't do that. That's why it's kind of confusing, but she's still one of my favorite characters, though. Another thing I really like about this cartoon is that it's a serialized cartoon. Well, to a point. What I mean is, there's lots of things we don't know about the characters, and we don't find that out until later on in the series. And at the end of every series, they leave you with a cliffhanger wanting more, and you don't get that until you get to the next season. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this series only has 3 seasons. Netflix has not officially canceled Skylanders Academy, but they haven't renewed it for a 4th season yet, so it's kind of in limbo. Now for a couple things I don't like about it. It is kind of silly, but I like the humor. I mean, it reminds me a tiny bit of Teen Titans Go, and I mean very little, but to me, the animation is better. The storyline is better. It's a serialized storyline, but honestly, it's not as good as She-Ra on Netflix, or Troll Hunters, or 3 Below, or one of my favorite new cartoons on Netflix, The Dragon Prince. It's not as good as those, but it's still better than some of the other stuff out there. To me, it's a lot better than average, but it's not super, super, super good. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, I've reached that part of the video where I give you my score of Skylanders Academy on Netflix. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, I give Skylanders Academy on Netflix a 6.5. Well, let's just go ahead and give it a 7. It's a fun show that's better than a lot of shows out there, has colorful characters, and a serialized storyline. Not as good as Troll Hunters, 3 Below, or The Dragon Prince, but it's a lot better than SpongeBob SquarePants or Teen Titans Go. So, have you seen Skylanders Academy on Netflix? If you have, and you like this review, please give this review a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you're a big fan of Skylanders Academy on Netflix, let's talk about the show below the video. I'd love to hear from you. Well, that's it for this video. Before I go, I want to remind you of this. Cartoons are not just for kids. A good cartoon with good animation, a good storyline, and good characters can entertain kids and adults. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next week with another cartoon review. Bye-bye.